Hi guys, Mara here. This is just a quick art vlog. Sorry about not putting these in a while, especially since I promised they will come up on Wednesday, but I had some problems. But the important thing is that I'm putting stuff up weekly. Also, I am a little sick, so bear with me. Now, this video is based on the last speed painting I did, a Halo character. Now, what you're looking at here is a different painting, and you're probably wondering why not just upload that one. Well, the thing is, I did have issues getting the character right, and there's actually some pitfalls that I wanted to bring up, because when I was doing the speed painting, I got my reference photos wrong, I researched wrong, and I just wanted to bring some things up so you won't screw up the same way I did. First of all, it's a few tips just so you could avoid mess ups when doing artwork of different characters, or just coming up with an original character that has to look in a specific way. So the first tip that I want to bring up is do your research properly, which is something that I failed to do. Now, why do I bring this up? Because I am not very familiar with Adel at all. I do have a friend, a close childhood friend, who's very huge on it, and I kinda missed out on communicating with them to make sure I'm doing things right. There's also a lot of resources out there about this one character I was drawing that I also failed to acknowledge and bother to look up. I just assumed I could get a bunch of images on Google search, which is what you're looking at right now, Google Images rather, and work from there. What I failed to realize, which is when I did finish the second attempt at the speed paint to put it up, is that there's actually different versions of this guy and different arbiters. They all looked similar to me in design, so I assumed it was the same character. So when I drew the guy at a second attempt, it was the incorrect character. Why? Because I didn't do my research correctly. So just as a tip, don't do what I did. Like, make sure your research is correct so you will get the correct reference photos. Now, the second tip is to do thumbnail sketches. If you don't get, even if you do get your research right, just like with the research, you might fall in some issues, some pitfalls. And to avoid that, you just might want to draw the character tons and tons and tons of times to make sure you feel comfortable drawing them. If you do not do tons of sketches, even quick small ones, you're not gonna feel comfortable, and when you draw the character, since it's unplanned, you're gonna take a long time trying to make sure everything looks right, and you're gonna go through the same crap that I did. Whether it's in paper or in the computer, doesn't matter, but just do practice sketches and then go to your main piece. I personally draw stuff on paper and pencil first, but that's because I work better that way. It's much more comfortable for me. It really depends from person to person. One final thing, as a disclaimer, this isn't really, well, it should have been at the beginning, but the thing is, there is no perfect way to draw. What matters is that you plan ahead, so when you start drawing a main piece, it's not as annoying to try to get stuff done. I am not sure that makes a lot of sense. I try to explain things as best as I can, and I'm not an art teacher. I'm not good at teaching. I just try to explain what I know. So that's it. Hope you liked the video, and if you have any questions, let me know. I know there's a lot of stuff that I talk about that's not very clear, so feel free to ask me anything, and I'll try to cover it. Thanks, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.